Oh, snap. It's a Friday night. And you know what that means? An all new live episode of The Rehash. Hello. Welcome. I am your host, Tooky Kavanagh. It's me. It's some big hair. It's a moment. We're having fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. The chat already. My faves in the chat. Rachel, what's up? The intellectual homosexual Lucas. Oh, what's up? So happy to see all of you here. Ooh, King Senior. King Senior, hello, welcome. I haven't seen your name in the chat before, but hi, it's a party and I'm glad you're here. I'm here with my co-host, David. David! David! Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
We are, I want you to know that I wore a new shirt.
Yes.
This.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Look at you, spiffy.
You always set the bar for dress every week. And you know why we have people who come back to the rehash? It's that personal touch.
Exactly. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad we've got some peeps hanging out in the chat. Let's have some fun. We're bringing back an oldie but a goodie for our segment up top. Yeah,
we are. This is what we did on the show for a long time because, well, do you want me? Should I give a little spiel here?
A little bit. Do it.
So, to those who don't know, Tooky and I met doing stand-up. We performed together a lot. We traveled all over New England doing different shows. And so we've known each other about 5-6 years.
About, yeah.
If you count the last pandemic, like about 12. But we don't know everything about each other. We've shared Airbnbs and long car rides, but not everything. So we like to tell little anecdotes about something they may not have heard before. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think it's me.
I think it's you, but I have a little story I could tell the gang afterwards. You go ahead.
Well, did I tell you how I almost died in a hotel fire?
Pause. No. No.
Yeah. So I what was it? It's 2021. Jesus, I keep forgetting that. This is about 3 years ago. And I went to New York City with my girlfriend at the time. And we were going because like she was important and successful in her career. And I was like, I'll just go too. And so because they would like pay for the hotel room. And I was like, sure, like I'll travel with you. And I remember, so we're in this like, it's in Manhattan. And like, we are staying at this place, and I remember she has to get up really early to go to a meeting. Mm-hmm. And so like she gets up and she leaves. And then I'm woken up, I think at around like 8:45, 8:50-ish.
Okay.
By an intercom going throughout the hotel. And they're like, there's a fire on one of the floors. Everybody needs to evacuate. And I was like, huh? And I was half awake. So I just went back to sleep.
Okay.
So I went back to sleep.
Okay.
And then I think about 15, 20 minutes later, I woke up and there's literal smoke coming in underneath. And one of the managers knocks on the door because they were going through to knock and make sure everyone left. And they were like, hello. And I was like, yeah, 1 minute. And they were like, you need to get the fuck out now. And I don't know what was wrong with me. Like I was in such a bad mood. It was the most like my dad I've ever felt. And because I wake up, I'm like, oh, and like I pack our shit. Like I threw everything in our bags because I was just like, I don't want to if my girlfriend's clothes get burned, I don't want that to happen. But they're yelling at me this whole time, like, you need to leave. And I was like, all right. And like I finally do. And I was like, where are the stairs? And they don't even like, they're like, And I go through and I walk down like 14 flights of stairs and I end up in like the staff area.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, who the fuck are you? Where over there? And like, I leave and like, when I went out into the hallway, just smoke everywhere. It was like one of the rooms straight up, like one of the beds just like caught fire.
Okay.
And that's the closest I've been to death other than I was in a tsunami when I lived in Alaska. It hit it, not in it, but like it hit our town and we all had to go hide. We all had to shelter in the grade school gym for like 2 nights.
David, I feel very personally attacked by both of those anecdotes.
Why?
Because you could have died.
You know, I wasn't in a great mood. In all honesty, I was probably hungover. So, like, you know,
were too cranky to be ours. Oh my God, that's a very David reaction, and this is why we love you. Also, oh my gosh, peeps in the chat. The fam is here. Grace is here. Hi, Grace. Kid Tempest is here. So happy to see you. See you soon. But also, apologies in advance for this show. M Lav is here.
Hi, love.
Ugh, the gang's all here, and I'm happy. Shall I share? Shall I share I've told this story on 2MB before on Tall Tale Short Tale, which is on the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So David, have I ever told you the story of my parents' like 20-something wedding anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For those who might,
chat's gotta hear it though.
This is an oldie but a goodie for those in the chat who might not know this horrendous experience. The way my parents traumatized me when I was about 7 years old. They threw a very fancy wedding anniversary party for themselves, and it was themed after the 1993 film The Bodyguard, and with my mother as Whitney Houston and my father as Kevin Costner. They rented out a limo. We went to a very fancy, Lucas, I know. And we went to a very fancy spinning restaurant that is now defunct, at the Spinnaker at the Hyatt Hotel overlooking the Charles River in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Ooh.
And it was a whole, my parents made a whole thing. Like, people came, there was everybody.
Did he like push her through a crowd?
Okay, see, what had happened was my father was like in cahoots with some of the restaurant staff and organized it so that the waiter would come out with a cake, but like made it so that he would like it looked like he was about to attack my mother, and then my father came in and swooped in and saved the day as her bodyguard. My mom saying, "I will always love you." It was like, I'm in therapy. You understand? I'm in therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in therapy, but this is is it cute, Grace? Is it cute?
Grace, this honestly is like, on paper it's cute, but I've heard the story a few times, and like, the more, just imagine your parents doing this, like, ugh.
Yes, Kit, my mom saying.
Did she nail it?
She had to pitch it down because my mom and I are both altos. But yeah, it was being mixed is hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Okay. It ain't easy being beige. Shall we move on?
Let's do that.
Shall we move on before I get like triggered and have to call my therapist? Okay. Yeah. This week, our BFOTW, our bad film of the week, was the 1980s cocaine biker ninja classic, The Miami Connection. David, have you any thoughts?
Oh my God. So this is the first BFOTW I've enjoyed in a while, because as you know, the past few weeks, I didn't hate them, but I was just like, I wasn't aging so much as seeing the end of my life come closer.
I think Rachel a while back had like the best comment of, whenever you watch these bad films, you slowly become the embodiment of a haunted house. If
a haunted house was a person. Yeah. If we are doing this come October when we started, I'm just gonna be a skeleton, I think, at that point. But honestly, it was the other thing. When I saw the Avengers, I just moved up to Massachusetts, and I hadn't met anybody. I literally moved to Massachusetts like a month before the Avengers came out. I was living in Woburn by myself. And,
wow.
Yeah. And I went to go see it, and I was like, that was a lot of fun, but it would have been fun if I saw this with friends.
Fair.
Which Miami Connection is. It's so ridiculous. I can't. This dude, what's the name of the guy?
YK Kim.
Say that again.
YK Kim.
YK Kim.
better known as the Korean Tommy Wiseau.
Yes. You know that story about the kid in San Francisco who wanted to be Batman and the whole city just went along with it and pretended he was Batman?
Yeah.
Why was I thinking about that the entire time during this movie?
Okay, but that music though, that soundtrack goes hard.
It goes so hard. It's so aggressively positive.
Yes.
It is so weird friends and fight the ninja. Like it's so.
It's on Spotify.
the whole soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ninja Sound as they're credited.
Oh my god. It's truly. And why is it? I don't want to give away a lot of details because our guest is very well versed in this film. But like,
Grace, you know I never make anything up. I don't have the kind of free time to make shit up. It is on Spotify.
Tooky has never lied to me once. But what was I going to say? A common theme in my complaints in these bad movies, B5Ws, is the weird amount of like additional noises that actors have to make. Why in all of these fucking movies, it seriously is like they're in a sound booth because everything sounds dubbed. Like they're not on set saying this shit.
No.
You know, they're in a VO booth and like the catering is Taco Bell and they're like munching the hard shells into the mic. And like, it's seriously is like they do all their lines and then they're like, okay, now just like sound like you're struggling to push a lawnmower for 40 minutes. Because it's like they're talking and then just like going on in the background. And it's so weird. And like this super weird dynamic of these dudes all living in the same house and YK Kim is shoving food into his roommate's mouth.
David, are you crying?
I am.
If you haven't already, I have tweeted and posted the link. You got to find it. It's free on YouTube. It is a masterpiece.
There really is a theme here, Tooky. Anytime you tell me it's on Daily Motion, I know I'm in for just the saddest week. But if it's on YouTube, there's a solid chance. If it's on Netflix or Hulu, God forbid, you know, I might be okay. Although Baps was on Daily Motion. That's the
exception to the rule.
Yeah, Baps is the eternal outlier throughout all.
Okay, no, but No Retreat, No Surrender you found on Daily Motion as well.
That was Daily Motion too? Okay.
Yes. You found it, but it's also on YouTube.
Yes. I think Miami Connection is better than No Retreat, No Surrender, but No Retreat, No Surrender has Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So you give and you learn and you live.
Burf Wellington in the chat. Hello. Yes. Look at that. Advocating for this film. David, you know, we usually have a lesson on this show, but I've done maybe like 3 or 4 deep dives in a row. They take a lot. I do a lot of work. And this week I just wanted to focus on the levity. But I will say, as a counter assignment, if you will, additional assignment to watching this film is to watch, again, I've talked about it before, but I'll talk about it now, Crack on Netflix, to really get a sense of the impact of cocaine in the 80s. Because by 1981, this movie was in 1987, but by 1981, Miami itself was actually the murder capital of the USA. Yeah. Crack on Netflix.
Okay. So that's the homework. That's the that's the side material for this one.
In addition to watching Miami Connection.
Perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely watch this film. Enjoy the wholesome, because there's some like rogue biker titties, but it's a wholesome film with a wholesome message.
In general, it is. I think YK Kim seems like a nice guy, and whereas Tommy Wiseau seems unbearable. So that's the biggest difference between the two. And I know you normally have me rate these films by measure of white guilt.
And it's valid because this is an international band of heroes. Okay. There's a Korean, a half black, half Korean, an Italian, and an Israeli, and an Irishman.
And an Irishman. We're all going to go to countries and where we're from. I don't feel white guilt in this, but I feel a ton of white embarrassment.
Okay. All right.
I will say that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You know who's a big fan and sort of an expert on the film? Our guest this evening, and I'm so excited to talk to him.
Yeah, our guest, fantastic stand-up comic from Burlington, Vermont.
Living in New York, I think, right? We'll ask. We'll confirm. Yeah. But either way, give a warm welcome chat to our beloved guest and hero of the evening.
Tim Bridge. Hi. Hello. I just wanted to start by saying that only through the elimination of violence can we achieve world peace.
That's been Tim, everybody.
Thank you. Just cut me out. Just
get back here.
This is on HR.
I will say I won't call myself an expert on the film. I have only watched it recently, and then I watched it again today. Yeah. I tried to watch it earlier in the pandemic, like with a friend. I've been watching like bad movies with a friend through like Scener, but the way we were watching it, I didn't know it was free on YouTube until today. That was my mistake.
That's where you fucked up.
That's where I fucked up. But this movie is fantastic,
isn't it?
It's really good. You guys didn't touch on the fact that I think, is it 23-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps is in this movie?
What?
No, but the tall guy who's like a samurai. I was like, that's Michael Phelps. He's killing people with swords.
That's why I believed you, because I'm thinking like that looks like fucking Michael Phelps. Is he 60? Like, I don't.
It's just an insane movie. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's a story about a man trying to find his father.
Oh my God. You know, when he got like that, I don't want to spoil too much, but someone who you're rooting for almost dies.
They gave a man a scene to act in that he was not capable of getting the emotions out for.
Oh my God.
They gave him a long monologue. And I did not expect the monologue to begin with, my mom was Korean. Wait.
They cut, the movie becomes Gravity in that moment. This guy, he tries.
It's a beautiful film.
Yeah.
It's called Miami Connection, but I am certain it was all shot in Orlando.
Yes.
And and it was almost, it's like it came out in 2012. It's a 1987 movie, but here's the history bit that I'll give you, a little history tidbit. This movie came out in 1987. It had a very limited release in like only like Orlando and like Fort Lauderdale. And then YK Kim couldn't find like a big enough distributor, and the movie just and everyone that he talked to was like, no, it's a piece of shit, so just don't bother trying to sell this. And so he just got rid of it. And then one of the guys who ran Alamo Drafthouse, who made Alamo Drafthouse, the theater chain, he started a production company called Drafthouse Films. They've made a couple notable movies, Four Lions, if you've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Great movie. As well as The Act of Killing, which is a harrowing documentary. Anyways, they one of the people who worked for that film production company was just buying random film prints that this guy was selling online, that just a guy was selling online. And he found, like, he was like, oh, it's an 80s action movie, whatever. And he found it and he was like, we need to produce this movie and we need to release this movie because holy shit. And he did. And that's why it boomed in popularity in 2012 because it finally got a proper release. Mm-hmm. If that's not the enduring spirit of art, it's a beautiful story.
Yeah, the one tidbit of lore I do know about this is YK Kim actually spent upwards of $1 million of his own money to help produce it, and he had mortgaged off his like Taekwondo studio to help finance this thing.
Just another Tommy Wiseau like thing. This guy randomly has a shit ton of money to do this.
Well, I don't know if you guys watched it, the YouTube video version of it.
Yeah.
But it opens with what seems like an ad for YK Kim as a person.
They called him a modern philosopher.
It was beautiful. It was like it felt like the beginning of like a satire film.
They were giving him his flowers, okay?
I thought it was great. I thought it was good, and I want to hire him to talk to my business.
Post-pandemic, YK Kim's got bookings.
Yeah. I do want to point out in the scene where a beloved character nearly meets their end, YK Kim's style of acting there was very angry sad. He is screaming at this guy, "No, Mark! But like he's supposed to be crying. It sounds like he's pissed that this guy is near death.
I will say it was Jim, but it's so cool that you said Mark because of the room.
Yep.
No, Mark is
That's
Jim
just
character.
where it goes.
Each of you, tell me your favorite scenes, favorite parts.
Oh God. I'm pretty privy to when the guy got the letter about his dad. And then everybody ran outside and just picked him up on their shoulders. It was just a wonderful moment of bro joy and just to support your fellow man. And it was weird and it lasted too long. So that gets my vote.
Good one.
I think my favorite part was near the beginning, another very long shot of one of the guys walking with his girlfriend. And he's about 7 feet tall, and she looks to be about 5'6". And he's just like, And they walk. This scene feels like they walk like 12 miles because they walk really long. And he's just like, "Hey, when am I going to get your family?" And she's like, "Oh, well, as you know, my brother's dead. But anyways," and it's very early. And I think in all these movies, Tooky, there's a scene that will hit me within the first 20 minutes where I'm like, this is what this is going to be.
That scene is also so loud because they just have a general microphone and it's a huge crowd of people. So I was like, what are they saying? Because all I hear is the chatter of the group.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah. The editing didn't need to be cut short. The scenes that you think ran too long, art.
Yeah.
The scene where they just go to eat at a place.
Yeah.
And then they leave. Mwah.
Trevor's favorite scene is the beach scene where dude with the mustache is getting beat up by the women.
Oh, yeah. They sexually harass dozens of women.
Dozens.
And it's just,
and they get their payback, and it's
it's progressive in that sense.
But they never look for him at the end. Like they never go back for him after he gets kidnapped.
Wait, are you saying that this movie has loose ends that they didn't tie up?
Hold on.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I think my favorite scene is absolutely the ending. Spoiler, sorry. When Jim and his father reunite, especially because Trevor, Tim, you haven't met Trevor. That's this guy that lives in my house that I love or whatever.
Sure.
Jim's dad comes in and Trevor was like, "Is that the same actor in old man makeup?"
They're it's one of those things where you're like, there's no way. Did he have him when he was 6 years old? Because they are functionally the same age.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
They just put glasses on him and they look like they just gave him the spray kind of white on his hair, and he was just like, "You're my son and I love you now." My bad.
They look like they met an improv class.
Probably. Yeah. Though, I mean, I have to say, I think my favorite scene is the immediate jump cut to the band playing a gig.
Oh yeah.
And again, all that music is on Spotify. That friendship song goes so hard.
Run forever through eternity, royalty. Oh, it's just I want to play it loud, and I want to hug my friends.
Yeah.
Miami Connection.
You know, once we're all reunited, like in person, it's safe and we're all vaxxed and waxed and all that. We got to play the friendship song.
We got
to.
That's on my pandemic playlist.
Boof Wellington.
Ninja Sound on Spotify.
Boof Wellington in the chat said he was thinking of LA Street Fighter, aka Ninja Turf, which is a very similar film. Ninja Turf.
How many like warm city based ninja properties were they doing in the 80s?
Oh man, you know, I don't know if I'm ready for like Albuquerque ninjas.
We need more rural ninjas to represent the real American ninja.
We're the Tucson ninjas.
Oh God. Please. Tim, how would you rate this film overall?
I would give it 10 out of 10, man. It's a piece of shit, obviously. It's a bag of shit movie, but it's a lot of fun. It's 90 minutes of your time that I'd say 40 minutes you'll wish you had back.
Yeah.
Because it meanders in the middle. It does just kind of become a montage of things that are happening.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It is very much worth it. YK Kim is a genius. 40 and 9. That's
Thank you to Lissa behind the scenes, who's our acting HR manager for the evening. Okay. So I mean, all the hallmarks of a great film are in this. You've got cocaine, you've got ninjas, you've got bikers, you've got synth bands, you got titties. You've got a decapitation. Like you can't ask for that much more, can you?
No.
Nope.
Okay. And Tim, usually David rates the movies I make him watch on like a scale of white guilt. Does this film make you feel any kind of white guilt?
No, I mean, I think a Korean man made a beautiful film about friendship.
Yes. Great.
And I'm happy for him for that.
And may I recommend another film to you if you haven't already seen it?
Please.
No Retreat, No Surrender.
No Retreat, No Surrender. That's on the list. Can I reversal Uno card? Maximum Overdrive.
Yes, that is on the agenda, David.
Oh, it's so
Maximum.
good.
I haven't watched that already.
It's the only film that Stephen King has ever directed, and he doesn't remember directing it because of all the cocaine he was on while directing the film.
Yeah,
what?
It's so good. It's with Emilio Estevez is in it. Oh.
Yeah, it's coming. Thank you. Because that actually is coming up in a couple of weeks.
All right.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
This is going to be a cool summer, y'all.
It's going to be so chill. Tim, stick around because we've got a round of games for you to play with us. But in the meantime, in between time, everybody in the chat, everybody here, sit back, relax, and enjoy some jazzy tunes from our house band, Lovers Lounge.
Lovers Lounge.
I'm savage, classic, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Carol Baskin, killed her husband, whacked him, can't convince me that it didn't happen, fed him to the tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed him to the tigers, they snack him. What's happening?
Hello, and we are back. We are back.
Oh.
So much jazziness.
You know, there aren't enough dimensions to describe the body of Lovers Lounge's work.
Mm-hmm. They are currently on a small break. Regrouping. The EP should be dropping in a couple weeks.
Do they have ear cancer from smoking?
We don't question how the band leader makes his art, okay?
I don't.
We don't ask. We don't ask questions. We don't ask questions. Yeah, so they're going to be dropping an EP, and they're going to probably go on tour at some point soon. They might. I don't know. I've been told there might be a behind the music on that. It's a whole thing. But look out for Lovers Lounge on the internet and such and such.
There's going to be behind the music. There's going to be Lovers Lounge of Love. VH1 isn't. Yeah, we're vitalizing the entire network for Lovers Lounge.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
When you get the vinyl for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the
the vinyl release.
Yeah.
If you care, if you really want to hear the music.
Of course, with your Bose headphones, okay. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, Lovers Lounge is taking requests on the 2MB Studios Patreon. If you haven't already subscribed, patreon.com/2MB Studios.
Please do.
So check that out. Oh, it is time, Tim. It's time.
Ooh, don't like this.
It's time.
Oh no.
No, don't be afraid. I'm just menacing in general.
You're great.
I'm just generally creepy.
Perfect.
It's time for our game segment of the show. What's your deal? Where we deal you out a series of numbers and you get to pick them at random.
Love it.
What we got today, David?
So we have 1 through 4 with a special 5th game. So Tim, each of these numbers 1 through 4 corresponds to a game you're going to play. So why don't you pick a random number?
Let's go with 3.
Ooh,
3. That's high rollers. That's you, Tooky.
Oh snap! High rollers. Our lovely HR, if you could bring that up.
Yep, our new head of HR, former head of HR, quit in disgrace. So we're very excited to have Lissa here.
Yes.
And yes, intellectual homosexual. We did change the backdrop for that very reason.
We sure enough did.
Mm-hmm.
when the HR can't select the mice. Okay, so Tim, I'm gonna show you a series of slides of people from film. Since this is a cocaine movie, I am going to show you a series of slides of drug movie characters, and you're gonna tell me just how high this person is, and how good is it a good high? How worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, rate the high.
Perfect.
High.
All right.
First one. Jeff Spicurley.
Oh my God. I think it's a good high. He's having a good time. This is this is kind of a horrifying image. Am I?
Yeah,
it's too smooth here
and
too rugged here. Sean Penn's always looked 40 from here. I can't watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High because I'm like, that is an adult man. That is the teacher. That's the plot of this movie. He's really high. He's having a good time. He's just trying to forget all the horrible things that he's done.
Oh yeah,
in his life.
Valid. That's valid.
He's so high. He's 4K from from the shoulders down. He's 4K high. That's how.
Man. Okay, next one. Thurgood Jenkins and Brian.
Okay.
Half baked.
I mean, I think they're high, but they're high. They're functionally high because they're running a business.
True.
So and I think. I rewatched this movie. I want to say 4 years ago, and I don't want to watch it again.
Okay,
because I don't think it's aged very well, and I think Dave Chappelle would agree with me because I don't know. It felt like a movie where they were like, build up the stonery kind of aspects of it, but
right.
They're mid. That's a phrase that people use. They're pretty mid in terms of high.
Okay.
They're mid to high.
Functional high, though. Yeah,
they're a functional high. Yeah.
You know, Tim, I've always thought you and Dave Chappelle would agree on a lot of things.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
I think he wouldn't like me. I think he'd want me to stop talking.
No, I think Dave Chappelle would hate all of us.
I agree.
Next one. Smokey from Friday.
Oh boy, he's so high. His voice followed suit. Is there a reason why Chris Tucker's voice is like that?
It mellows out with age.
Is it? But is it like is he putting it on?
He's definitely amping it up.
Yeah,
it's gotta be. Well, because I've never seen The Fifth Element, but wasn't that very early in his career? And wasn't that kind of his character? Like, you know,
Twas
kind of became his thing. I don't know.
Twas that character was actually meant for Prince, and he was like, nah.
Wow.
I know. But when you think about it,
this man is a high C over. This man's a D over high C. That's what he is.
Musical.
That's how high he is.
I like that. And yeah, Fifth Element is fun. I have my issues with it, but it is fun. Okay, next one. Silas and Jamal from How High?
I mean, they got into Harvard. That's better. That's
so high you get into Harvard.
Yeah. I've gotten so high I've dropped out of college.
Okay. We don't judge.
No, but they've like gone. I almost wonder if they're faking it. Or if, no, they're not faking it. I don't want to.
Yeah, hot take.
I don't want to doubt. How dare I doubt?
No, but you think the high is the cover for their intelligence, so that people, they subvert expectations.
Well, I think that you got to sell yourself. Cheech and Chong had it, and so will Method and Red. I'll say high, but not high enough. Because they could have gone to Yale. I don't know.
Could have gone to a real school.
Could have gone to a real college. Not that bullshit college. Like Harvard. Come on.
Yeah, I've met Harvard kids. Next. All the shade.
Oh, boy.
Antonio.
He's so happy here. It's just such a shame. It's like he doesn't know what's going to happen to him. Also Antonio, I like that.
We go for the government name.
It's government name. Antonio Montana.
The government name, like Ann Bryan.
Here, I'll drop a hot take. He's high enough to think that this is actually a good movie. Whoa!
Okay.
It's fine.
Delusional high.
He's a delusional high. He's got mountains, baby.
Boom.
Nice.
All right, next one. Mia Wallace.
She literally overdosed, so it's the highest.
Okay.
The highest.
The highest.
High enough to go on a date with John Travolta.
Ooh, pre-toupee Travolta too.
Pre-toupee.
Pre-toupee.
Which is just another way of overdose,
Well,
because the hair he had in this movie that's what we're looking for.
Perfect.
Every black family had an uncle who had Samuel L. Jackson's Jerry curl and would just get the Jerry curl juice all over the sofa. Oh, man. What a time. Okay, next one. H. Brian Griffin.
Oh, wow. Did I stop watching Family Guy before Brian he was more a drinker when I was watching Family Guy.
He was, but then he got into the powdery stuff at some point.
Oh yeah, no.
Right.
He's like the conduit for Seth MacFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
He was always like I'm Seth MacFarlane. He doesn't do a voice for Brian. He just talks into a microphone.
Just talks.
I'll say, now that I have a dog, because I stopped watching Family Guy before I got a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And now looking back, I think this is a bad dog.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't want to rate him on highness. I just want to say bad dog.
Bad dog. I like
bad
it.
dog. Bad dog, Brian.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, it's H. Brian Griffin.
Yes,
Apparently,
that's also his government name.
Wow.
I know. We do our research.
We go to family.guy.wiki.com.
All right, and then is that the last one? Next one, last one? Yeah, Derek for real.
Oh, I don't know what this. Oh, I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is either.
A hairdresser portrayed by Paul Rubens.
Oh, is this? This is Glow. This is the gorgeous lady. Blow. Oh, Blow. The is it Johnny
Depp? Oh,
Depp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I like the screen grab that you got here. That's a quality. He really, I mean, it is a damn shame that he can't be anything but Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's high. He's so high he thought he could get away with not being Pee Wee Herman, you son of a bitch. Shut up.
Also,
get the wig off your head. Go talk to a couch with a mouth, you piece of shit.
Oh. And young Lawrence Fishburne would be disappointed.
Personally, I love that he has this hair, dressed that way, has beads in his shop, and then still has the sign in the back that says barber.
You got to know what he's doing.
Right? Yeah.
So your final thoughts for all these high characters, would any of them, which of any, if any of them, would survive a cocaine biker ninja attack?
Oh, God. I think Brian Griffin would survive.
Okay.
Because he's been beaten to a pulp on that television show quite a many times.
Yeah.
He's got plot armor. Everyone else would just be too high and would probably be murdered because
Cocaine biker ninja.
Cocaine biker ninjas. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Pick another number.
3 was pretty good. Let's go 4. Let's keep going up.
That's Heist of the Century. That's another Tooky game.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Well, since this is also sort of a heist movie, a heist movie of sorts, Tim, we're going to have you assemble your own heist squad.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, draft your heist crew. All right, let's start off. Who is your mastermind? First slide.
My mastermind.
First slide?
Yeah. Jackie Brown, Gustavo Fring, or Dr. Evil? Who's
I would be remiss to not pick up Dr. Evil because I watched Austin Powers last week for the first time in like a while. That holds up. Great movie. One of the best. I don't know that he would be the most efficient. I'm up against both Jackie Brown and Gustavo Fring, who succeeded in some capacity in their respective roles, whereas Dr. Evil floundered and failed, I would say comedically, 3 times in a row. But my mastermind, I think I like the chaotic energy that Dr. Evil brings, and I think that Gustavo would be too intense. I'm not cooler heads prevail. The smartest decision would be Jackie Brown, but I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna say Dr. Evil.
Okay, all right, Dr. Evil it is. All right, next up, who's your enforcer? The Muscle. Tom Hanks in Lady Killers, Queen Latifah in Set It Off, or Keanu Reeves in Point Break?
You couldn't have picked 3. These are 3 crazy examples. I'm not gonna pick Keanu in Point Break because he couldn't do it. He couldn't. He couldn't do it. He had him, and then you can't. I can't have you be my enforcer if you're not going to be able to pull the damn trigger, Keanu.
Plus, his partner's going to die. It's not going to happen.
Tom Hanks. I don't want a person who looks like that around me.
Okay, but is he not a menacing enforcer of some sort? Because somehow a Chet Hanks came out of a Tom Hanks testicle, and you would answers.
See, I would I would, if you had Chet Hanks as someone for me to choose in a heartbeat. Yeah, I would want my enforcer to be Chet Hanks. He has somehow convinced people that he's not like a detestable figure. Yeah. He has somehow charmed people. I've got to go with Queen Latifah.
All right.
In this one, I just think it's the best choice. That's the most obvious choice here.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Next up, who's your driver?
Ooh.
Transporter, the baby driver guy, or Lil Bow Wow in Tokyo Drift?
Your Tokyo Drift Lil Bow Wow. From what I remember of Tokyo Drift, I don't think Lil Bow Wow wasn't like expert driver guy.
He couldn't figure out how to actually do the drift until a ways into the film.
Yeah, it was he was the one with the arc, and his arc was I learned to do what our white protagonist did in the first time he ever tried it.
Yeah. Not to mention he's pictured there with his 75-year-old white grandfather. That man looks
also,
like a Vietnam.
Welcome to the chat.
Oh my god. Well, I don't want to celebrate Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. It is a stain on the Fast franchise. I don't know what they were thinking. Baby Driver. I feel like there's risk. You know, he gets he's emotionally involved.
Right.
I want to hang out with Jason Statham. I'm just trying to come up with the reasons not to pick. Yeah. But really what it boils down to is I trust no one. I don't trust my family as much as I trust Jason Statham.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Jason Statham it is. And lastly, who's your hacker? The girl with the dragon tattoo, Rihanna in Ocean's 8, or Clippy?
I watched Ocean's 8 recently. It was good. It was really good. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. I'm picking Clippy.
Ah, damn it.
Wow. Okay.
I'm picking Clippy. You got to trust the machine to do a machine's job, baby. So yeah, I got to go Clippy. And I think Clippy rounds out the team pretty well.
Okay. And is your heist team gonna survive a cocaine biker ninja attack?
Oh, without a doubt, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna get slaughtered.
Oh,
Dr. Evil is in charge. Like
yeah.
All you need is a horny British man and we'll lose.
My God. Oh, everything is terrible. Okay, pick another number.
1 or 2?
1.
All right. 1, that is Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pornos.
Whoa!
That's what we're going to go with as we bring that up. So what's going to happen here, Tim? I have done extensive porno research.
Research.
And what you're going to do, I'm going to give you the title of a famous movie or intellectual property, and you're going to tell me what you think the name of the porno spinoff is.
Okay.
All right. First up, the Da Vinci Code.
Oh, okay. So I think the obvious is the Da Vinci Code. I think that's the quickest route. That's the quickest route, but I don't want to be simple, you know?
Okay.
I think that it's no, I think the Da Vinci Code is I'm not going to think of anything better than that. But I think that doesn't imply like that it's going to be a hot porno. It's going to be very niche market of people who like seeing chode based porn.
Grace, don't give it away.
I'll go intellectual. Something intellectual, maybe like well, it's all about finding out that Jesus did fucking have a kid, right?
Yeah, Tim, I guarantee you're overthinking this.
Don't think too hard.
The Da Vinci Code.
Close, but it's the Da Vinci Load.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Let's see. Can we do the next slide there?
I would see what I was doing was I was becoming a producer, and And I was like, what would I do? How do I want to sell this thing?
And
that's awful. Like, oh, we got nipples on the Mona Lisa.
oh yeah,
Casual.
yeah.
It's like no matter what angle, they're looking right at me. Am I right?
Hey. Those of you in the chat, if you've seen this before, don't give it away. Let's go up next. What do we got next? The X-Files.
Oh, the Sex Files. Got to be the Sex Files.
You're correct.
Yeah.
The Sex Files.
Damn it.
Wow. They did a bad job with Duchovny. That's a horrible Duchovny.
Yeah. He looks like an extra from The Sopranos.
Which is it's in my queue on HBO Max.
The Sex Files?
The Sex Files.
No, The Sopranos, you menaces.
Next up. Analyze this.
Oh, they didn't change the title of this. I think they probably just made anal
Oh,
capital letters.
You know, my thought was analyze dick, but that's
2 very good guesses, but no, it's analyze these.
Oh.
oh, god damn it. Well, it's
Yep.
interracial. That's nice.
It certainly is.
That's nice.
Next up, Kill Bill.
Fuck Bill, like have sex with Bill. Go down on Bill.
Oh my god.
Eat out Bill.
You're in the right direction, but it's Drill Bill.
Drill Bill. Oh no!
Yeah.
Dirk Yates has done 314 films at least.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Does it not get tired? I don't have one. I need to know. Does it get tired? Like, how do you do that? That's mad feckin'.
I think he's just the director.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So if you're just sitting there looking at it, yeah, you could do it 300 times.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that actor's only done 2 movies though.
Okay.
All right, next up.
Because you can only do it twice.
Right. Borat.
God, it would probably be Horat. Horat?
You're correct. It's Horat.
Oy.
Oh
Borat,
no!
The Sexual Learnings of America for Make Benefit Beautiful Nation of Kazakhstan.
Oh, that's awful.
That feels racist. But Kazakhstanis, I think, are in the Caucasus region. But yeah.
I gotta say though, the tagline "I like sex, it's nice" is pretty great.
This time he's going all the way.
Where did he go the other time?
Not the Caucasus, Kit. Oh my god.
Is he? That would be a horrible porn to watch. Is he in character as Borat for like a 25-minute sex scene? Is he just in the? Are you watching that, getting your rocks off, seeing a guy go, "Yes, oh, I am sexing you now"?
Tim, like I said, I've watched all of these movies in preparation
for
this
research,
for scientific research. Next up, Titanic.
Oh boy.
See, I'm of 2 minds. Okay, Which way, Western man? Titanic or Titan Dick?
Which one are you going with?
I gotta go Titty-Tanic or Tits-Tanic, something like that.
They were both wrong. It's Titanic.
Oh, okay.
All right. No more erasure.
I like that story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that fix to Titanic.
Yeah.
You don't have to get rid of Billy Zane. Come on in here, buddy.
Lucas is not happy about it.
Come on, we could swing in a circle. There could be 3 of us.
Right? They'll make all 3 of them fit on the door. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
we drowned because we were fucking on the door. We shouldn't.
I pictured it and now I'm sad.
Next up, World of Warcraft.
Don't overthink it.
World of Warcraft. It's got to be World of Warcraft.
Yeah, you're correct. World of Warcraft. They were barely trying with this one.
Whoa!
It looks like
that's
Saints
just
Row.
a pimp.
Yeah, it looks like Saints Row.
Oh my.
I mean, it's a solid Photoshop job on the title.
Is the protagonist white? This is cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Taking roles from orcs.
Yeah.
Why is there a Cadillac?
Because cultural appropriation.
Look, you get a mount at level 40. In this game, it's your Cadillac. All right, next up. Mission Impossible 2.
Oh, not the sequel.
Wow. They made 2.
Oh, I think I know.
Missionary Impossible?
That's where I'm going.
Or I was thinking also Mission Impossible.
Oh.
Impossible.
But it being 2, that's throwing me off, man. Missionary Impossible 2. I'm going to go with Missionary Impossible.
Oh, my.
Yours would actually be better. No, if we could go to the next slide, I think I forgot what it is exactly. Missionary Position.
Impossible 2. That's the most doable position. That's incredibly standard.
I hate it here.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Imagine a person being like missionary position. Impossible. No can do. That's too much. I'm not kinky. All right.
Oh, Ethan Cock. What was it? What's the guy's name? Is it Ethan? Oh, it's Ethan Hunt. Ethan.
Oh, it's Ethan Hunt.
Ethan.
Yeah, no, we're not saying we're not getting booted off Twitch tonight.
We all almost did.
Yeah,
we're not getting booted.
It's only a matter of time until cancellation. This game. Yeah, this game's gonna get us pulled. All right, next up.
Frankly, we're already.
Oh, dude.
Last one, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I don't like that they did this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that they made this. It makes me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I can't even think of a good pun. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh Lord, no.
Face Ventura. I don't even.
Well, right to it. It's Ass Ventura, Crack Detective.
Yes, a magnifying glass.
Because he's detecting crack.
Well,
also
you did it
on Netflix.
There's think you found it. All righty then.
Well done, Tim.
Stream Crack on Netflix. All right. Final game and then our signature game of the show, which oh boy.
All right, we have time for Square Up.
Yeah, I think so. If we do it real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring up Square Up. So this is real quick, Tim. I'm going to give you a bunch of pairs of people, and you're going to tell me who you think would win in a fight and why.
Oh, easy. Come
on.
All right.
First up, Kuma from Tekken versus Conor McGregor.
Kuma is a big old bear with claws and teeth. That is a man. You're having a video game character that can do flips and shit. That is a bear up against a human man. No, Kuma takes this in not only in round 1, in second 1 by slashing a human man's throat with his bear claws.
Succinct, and I agree. Next up.
Fun fact, Kuma means bear in Japanese.
Sure does.
That's a lazily named character.
Xena Warrior Princess versus He-Man.
Oh, I mean, I'm not really. These are two pop culture blind spots for me.
Oh, no.
Largely, child of the 90s. These kind of feel like late 80s or early 90s when I was not cognizant. Yeah. But I hear more about Xena being a badass. He-Man seems like more a power fantasy rather than power itself. So I'm going with Xena. Xena is a warrior princess. He-Man is a he-man. Once again, you are a letter away from human, which is what Conor McGregor is, and he will die to a bear.
Next up, Mystical Ninja Goemon versus Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. I don't know much about Goemon. Give me briefly what he can do.
So he wields a pipe that extends, and he can also summon a giant robot impact, which is basically a Gundam.
Oh, then him. Because Gray Fox is cyber warrior type deal, but if he's this big compared to a Gundam, you gotta play size here, and I got Goemon for sure.
Good call. You also have to play size in the porno game. But next up.
Bye.
Highlander versus Raiden.
I feel like I watched Highlander. I've only seen one Highlander movie, Highlander 1, one time.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand, there can only be one Highlander. But I have not heard of multiple Raidens. So I'm gonna go with Raiden. I feel like he's magical, mystical. I've seen him do things that decimate a human body, like in disgusting ways. Have not seen that from the Highlander. You're just a man in a kilt. Yep. And you had the audacity of making Sean Connery a Spaniard, but not having him do an accent at all. I'm from Spain.
You are in agreement with the chat by TVD, Kit Tempest, and Grace. And I agree too. Raiden would destroy him. Next up.
All right.
Ninja from Twitch versus Ryu Hayabusa, Ninja Gaiden.
Once again, this is like a bear versus Conor McGregor. You're talking about a man who touches buttons for a living versus a murderer, a murder ninja. Yeah, I'm going with it. Ninja Ryu Hayabusa the ninja.
Perfect.
Great choice.
I think we one more, Lissa. Oh, yeah. Deadpool versus Beatrix Kiddo, the bride.
All right, this is a tough one because I would want Beatrix Kiddo to win because I'm more a fan of the Kill Bill than Deadpool. But just canonically speaking, Deadpool has healing powers, and also once again, guns versus a sword.
Yep.
Guns are gonna win in that situation, very unfortunately. So I'm I hate to say it, but it's Deadpool. Deadpool's winning this one. Deadpool takes this one.
That's the brain over the heart there.
And it's gonna be annoying as fuck though. He's just gonna be talking the whole time. It's just shut the fuck up. He's like if Quentin Tarantino were in Kill Bill.
All right, we got two more actually.
Oh, okay.
Next one. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Seven Samurai.
Oh, okay. Gotta say canonically it's gonna be the Turtles because they are mutant ninjas versus samurai, which I know samurai and ninjas are different, but if we're mutant ninjas over regular ninjas, also they can just kind of turn around, and then if I hit one of the Seven Samurai in the back with a sword, I will hurt them. If you hit Raphael, he's gonna be like, "Oh, that kind of hurt," and then someone will say something about pizza across the room, and you'll be like, "We're fighting for our home," and then they'll die.
Okay, so you're gonna say raw human strength versus the ooze. You're gonna you're gonna trust the ooze.
I'm not saying I trust the ooze.
Okay.
I'm saying I respect the ooze.
Respect. Okay.
You know, I learned today the samurai considered ninja beneath them. They considered their tactics without class. But that's Wikipedia for you.
Okay, well, what I will say is that class don't win battles.
Agreed. Next
Four
up.
Brothers who are turtles.
Golden State Warriors versus the Warriors.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to. The Golden State Warriors, they got too many injuries. I think Klay Thompson's out. He hasn't really, they're on the binge of like being a playoff play-in game team. So I don't really think that they have the strength when it comes to hand-to-hand battle combat that the Warriors do. If they had Klay Thompson, it'd be closer. If it were a couple of years ago when they had KD, I might be going in a different direction here.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
The Warriors.
Here. Juan Toscano Anderson. Is he on that team?
I don't know. On the Warriors, sure.
James Wiseman, come on. You got no, not happening. Draymond Green, get out of here. My sub has bacon.
The Warriors for the win. Well done, Tim. And also, fun fact: the Warriors in Japanese means the Warriors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, that was that game.
Okay, I know this is the point at which Kit Tempest needs to mute the show, and I understand. Tim, it's time for our final game of the evening, the signature game of the show. We legally cannot have a show without this particular game because the last time we tried, a riot ensued in the chat.
Oh no.
Yeah, like people almost burnt things down. It was bad.
Oh,
it was bad. I'm trying to protect you, Kit.
Yep.
Okay.
It is.
I'm sorry.
It is Tina's fault, but we love her.
Yeah,
Tina, wherever you are, if you're watching on the replay, love you, miss you. Okay, we legally cannot do a show without this game. I'm so sorry in advance. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Are you? This game has ruined friendships. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Tim, it's time for Is It a Cat?
Shit.
Okay, right. Tim Bridge.
Yeah, okay. Is that going to be there the whole time?
No.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, there we go.
Tim, tonight, this is a rapid fire game. Just, when I say it, just say the thing that immediately pops into your head. Don't overthink it too much. Okay. But tonight, I need you to tell me if the thing I name is a cat from the Broadway musical Cats. Not just the film, the Broadway musical.
Okay.
A Guy Fieri menu item.
Okay.
A fighting foodon from the eponymous anime series.
Okay.
Or an obscure brand of soda.
Man, it really, really sucks that I'm going to know the ones from the musical Cats the most.
It's okay. We support this. We support this. Brett, you've been here this whole time. Hi, Brett. Okay. Are you ready?
To review, cat from the musical Cats.
Cat from the Cats.
A menu item at a Guy Fieri restaurant. A fighting foodon from the anime series. Or an obscure soda.
Got it.
Cool.
I wrote them down to help me.
We're going to ease you into it first.
Yep.
Okay. But just rapid fire, whatever comes.
Here we go.
Okay. Guy Italian nachos.
Oh, God, that's Guy Fieri.
That's Guy Fieri. Right. Skimble Shanks.
Oh, that's a cat from Cats.
It's a cat.
That's a cat. That's a cat. She's...
Okay. Hot Lips.
Oh, Hot Lips. Is that from Foodon?
It's a brand of soda.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You're doing good.
Okay. Rumple Teaser.
Rumple Teaser is the railway cat.
That's Skimble Shanks.
Oh, fuck me.
But Rumple Teaser is a cat. It's a cat.
It's one of the cats. Jesus.
It's a cat. Okay. Tumble Brutus.
Oh, no. Is that Foodon?
It's a cat.
What?
I've never heard of Tumble Brutus.
Tumble Brutus. Boy. We're going to the source material, T.S. Eliot's.
Oh, you're going OG.
That made it to the musical. Yes.
Okay.
Rose Marinade.
Rose Marinade? That's a Guy Fieri. That's Guy Fieri.
It's a fighting foodon.
No fucking way.
Okay. All right. No, you can do it. It. I believe in you. In you. Okay. Trash can nachos.
Oh, that's Guy Fieri?
Guy Fieri.
Yep.
If it was a soda, I would lose my mind.
And then buy some.
Okay. Mr. Q Cumber.
That Foodon?
Soda.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I know.
Mr. Q, like the letter Q?
Yes. Cumber.
I want to make a comeback for that and sell it to on people.
Let it marinate.
Mr. Q.
All right, we got to keep going.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay. Exotica.
Foodon.
Cat.
Cats.
Deep breaths.
Okay, you got it. Old Deuteronomy.
That's a cat. That's a cat. That's a cat.
Okay. All right. Baltimore Beef Bad Boy.
I hope it's a Foodon, but that's a Guy Fieri dish.
That is Guy Fieri. Okay. Zeta Zenny.
Foodon?
Soda.
Soda. Yeah, it was between those two. Zeta Zenny.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would drink that. I would drink a Zeta Zenny.
It's like Zima, but cool. Okay. Hot dog on it.
Hot dog on it.
Hot dog on it.
Guy Fieri.
Food on.
These are interchangeable. You can't. One of these you're lying to.
That's
I'm not. I'm not. Okay, we got it. We got
Keep
it.
going. Okay.
Keep going. Jumbo-Lydia.
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 That's a cat.
It's a food on.
Oh fuck.
I'm eating shit at this game, but it's a great game. That's the mark of a great game. This is hard. I was like, oh, I got this.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
It's all right. Just we can do it. We're plowing through. Moxie.
Moxie's a soda.
It's a soda.
Yep.
Moxie's a soda. I know
Yes.
Moxie.
Okay. Mac Daddy Roni salad. I said
That's
that with a straight face, sir.
You did a great job. Guy Fieri. That's a Guy
Yes,
Fieri.
that is
dish.
Guy Fieri.
Yep.
Okay.
Mac Daddy Roni salad. Oh, I love that man.
Okay. Griddlebone.
Griddlebone. That's a cat.
It's a cat.
Nice. Oh, you scared me there.
Okay. Asparagus.
I mean, it's good. Can you get just asparagus at a Guy Fieri restaurant? I'm gonna go with food on.
It's a cat. Gus the theater cat.
His name is Asparagus.
That's his government name.
Asparagus the theater motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, I don't know shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
okay.
You're making it through. You're almost at the end. You're almost at the end. Okay.
But you could order asparagus. It's okay. I'm not gonna order.
Okay. Mountain Holler.
Mountain Holler. That's a soda.
That is a soda.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sierra Mist spinoff.
Yeah. Okay. Monku Strap.
Monku strap.
Monku Strap.
Food on.
It's a cat.
That's a cat.
It's a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are? Oh, I can't.
Don't ask me. It's TSA.
I'm just saying, it's creativity, man. I believe
Okay.
it's beautiful.
We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Also, Lissa loves Moxie. Love this. Love this fun fact. Okay. Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey.
Is that a cat?
It's a cat.
Nice.
It's a cat. Okay. Weird spaghetti.
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
That's a whoa shit.
Love you, Lissa.
Ah,
That's great.
Okay. All right.
weird spaghetti. bold man.
Yes.
Right.
Weird spaghetti. Okay. All right. Cinnamonkey.
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 Soda.
Fighting food on.
Fuck me. Okay.
Okay.
Why are the food ons always soda sounding?
Tim, don't worry.
I don't know.
It's great.
I don't have all the answers.
We
Okay.
only have 80 more. Don't worry.
Okay. You're so close. You are so close.
Mhm.
Okay. Cole Slaughter.
Cole Slaughter. That's a fighting food on.
That is a fighting food on.
Nice.
Okay. Muscles marinara.
Guy Fieri?
Food on.
Yeah.
You're close.
Muscles. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bubba Cola.
Soda.
Soda.
Yep.
And lastly, last one. You made it. McCavity.
McCavity. That dastardly cat. It's a cat.
Yeah. Tim, you survived. You made it. Oh.
That's the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Tim, you got 15, which is nowhere near the worst. That someone's
Okay.
done in the show.
Some people get 3. Okay.
I think that's above the average.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You did it. Tim.
Thank you.
Tim, thank you. Thank you. You are you can say you are a survivor of Is It a Cat? You understand?
I can say that. I can call myself a survivor now.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna take advantage.
Tim, we're proud of you. You did it. Now is the time you get to plug all your shit. Tim, tell the people where they can find you on these internet streets.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at @HahaTimBridge. I'm on Instagram at WashingTimBridge. Which I thought was clever, but it's just long and difficult. In terms of shows and stuff, it's just things are still kind of slowly starting. If you're in Middlebury, Vermont, I'll be in there doing a show live and outdoors on the 28th. That'll be the first time performing live in a long, long time. Other than that, just follow me on my socials and
Hell yeah. Tim, thank you so much again for joining us. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you for having me. This was a blast and a half.
Hell yeah.
Anything for Miami connection.
Woo, we love it. Thank you so much, Tim. Chat, we did it. Another Friday night in the books. Proud of us.
Tim really had a great comeback there.
He did.
It started off and I was like 3 in a row, like he's got this.
Yeah.
Then we really tanked.
He had us in the first half.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah, give Tim a follow. Does a lot of great stuff. Super funny.
Tim's fantastic. Tim is fantastic. Yes. Exotica is a deep cut. Yes. Chat, are you ready to see the trailer for next week's bad film of the week?
It's not Maximum Overdrive, is it?
It's not. That's coming in the future.
Okay.
But
listen, you can go ahead and pull it up.
Yeah, because it's Mother's Day weekend, we've got a doozy for you. See.
Okay.
All right, hit us with it.
So again, we have to talk to make sure that's not Billy Crystal.
No.
Okay, we are.
David, I'm pretty sure you don't know this one.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
I don't, but it's okay.
I feel like something more recent came out called Mommy Dearest, and I was like a little.
It's probably some movie about a creepy doll. But
that or like some fucking Adam Sandler movie or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, got everything you want. No, I don't want a baby. I love these captions.
We can't play volume because Tyler Perry dinged us one time for copyright reasons.
Yeah, and then he emailed both of us. And
he was not thrilled. He was not. He offered me a wig though. Yes, chat next week. David and I are gonna review Mommy Dearest.
Oh my gosh! So I don't like, I'm not a hater of old film.
No,
but there's no way that this is boding well for me.
I'm sorry.
This looks like what?
But this is
late 60s?
No, this is actually from 1981.
Oh,
and it is a camp classic. You will see a lot of it. I mean, I think there was a really, really, really great impression on Snatch Game and RuPaul's Drag Race from one of the drag queens.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Yeah, I will Venmo you if you need to rent it. You just request. Okay?
Thank you.
Because it's kind of a niche. You got to dig around for it, but it's online.
Okay,
if you are interested in watching.
It can be found.
Yeah, it can be found.
Why do I get the impression I won't be paying US dollars to watch this movie?
Yes. Okay. And you'll definitely hate wire hangers after this movie.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes, it's our Mother's Day special.
Nothing really happened between your daughter and the young man as innocent. No thanks to you. Reading the captions like this, it's like Tommy Wiseau's delivering all the lines again.
Yeah, this movie is an oof, Grace. It is.
God.
It is.
Univision had it on dubbed in Spanish, and that was even campier.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But this is a camp classic. You know, the fact that my mom would quote this off and on is both terrifying and hilarious now that I think about it.
I can't wait for your parents to do this theme for their anniversary.
I will walk into the Charles River. Let me tell you something. If they do.
All right, Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest for Mother's Day weekend. Everybody, be prepared.
Great.
Love you, David.
I love you too.
Chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to everybody who's been watching on the replay. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe all things 2MB Studios on YouTube, 2mbstudios.com. No, wait. Yeah, no. Patreon.com/2MB Studios. I know things.
Yeah.
I know things.
Pick up your merch on breadgear.net.
Yes.
You can get a Rehash lunchbox. You can get a Rehash shirt with Tooky's face on it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And
David's been modeling some of the gear. I don't know if you know.
Yes. Check that out on the Patreon. I don't know. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. You put up with us and we love you for it.
Love you.
Bye.